So for those who would be using this platform on a mobile device, this walkthrough is to show you how you can apply as a seller from your mobile dashboard, from your mobile devices. So one of the things you will notice is as soon as you create an account and log into the platform, you would get an email from us. That email is welcoming you to AfriMarket Online Hub, and it also show you a link on how you can start to onboard yourself as a seller. That is, if you want to become a seller. The email looks like this. So you would have welcome to AfriMarket Online Hub, this information, and then you have a button here to apply to become a seller. Other than that, you have these two buttons to take you to the documents that you can read as a guide on how you can navigate the system. Or if you want to watch this same video you're watching right now, you can do that from this link as well. So when you get to this page, what you want to see is either you click that button from this page to apply to become a seller, or from your mobile device, if you click on this menu icon from the top right hand corner, that shows you this your user logo, user icon, and if you click on that, you see apply to become a seller. So when I click on this, that takes you to this page where you can start to apply as a seller. One of the first things you see is these instructions that shows you, we want you to read these instructions to understand how to go through the store onboarding, seller store onboarding process, where you can give us all the information that we need. So read through this information to get a better understanding. Once you do that, then you see your first and last name, which is the same information you provided to us when you signed up. This is non-changeable. You will not be able to change it. If you need to change those informations, you have to reach out to us. Then you see the previous and the next button. So if I click on the next button, it goes to this page where we expect you to give us some information about your store. One of those information is the store cover image. We also want you to give us store logo and also some other information about that store. So I'll start with the cover image. For the cover image, I'm just going to upload some random images into here. So because I'm using a mobile simulator here, which is okay, for you, it will take you to your phone image or your phone photo gallery. Yeah, so you must have had your images that you want to use to create this store on your phone. If you don't have it, you can always get those images ready. But because I'm using a simulator, I'll just choose some of the images that I have here. So I expect yours to be a picture that depicts exact thing that your store look like. So for the cover image, it could be a picture of the front of your store or inside your store or anything that kind of show what you do and what your store is all about. So I'm just going to select these images as an example. This is just a test, remember? And then you would upload that. So once you upload that, it will show up in here. The next thing is to upload a logo. So if your store have a logo, we expect you to use that logo here. But in case you don't have a logo, it's okay. You can take a picture of one of the products that you will be selling in this store and upload for us. Again, because I'm just using this as a test, I will be uploading a random image here just for that test or for that purpose. And then I'll put it in. Next thing is we want you to give us a name for your store. Because we are going to be doing this for a test, we expect you to do the real image, the real store name for us when you're creating this. But for the sake of this video, I'll just create some random stores. You can see that as I type in the name, the URL site is pre-populated for us, so you don't have to do anything here. The next thing here is to give us a description for your store. You need to provide a great description that explains what your store is all about, such that when users visit your store and they read that, they get a better understanding of what to sell. For the sake of this video, I'm just going to do this short description, but we expect you to give us a well descriptive sentence that would be meaningful. Okay, so I'll say this is a global store. Sorry. Okay. Also, another thing you see here is your email that you used when you signed up is going to be pre-populated here. So you can decide to change it if you want to use another email. Otherwise, you can leave it as is. Your phone number, you need to provide us a phone number that is working, the one that we can reach you through. And once you have those informations complete, the next thing you do is to click on the next button. When you click on the next button, the next page you see is the shipping page. So to create a shipping page, we have two options here, standard shipping or first delivery. We encourage you to use first delivery. First is a third-party agency that we use to deliver items. So when you select first delivery, you are expected to give us a pickup address. This address will be where first drivers will be picking up those items once you sell an item, and they will be the one to pick it up from you and deliver to the buyers. So we want you to give us those addresses. For the sake of this, I'm going to use a random Lagos address, but you will give us the exact address where you want the drivers to pick up those items. Okay. Okay, that's the random address. Line 2 is optional, so I'll leave it. City is Ikeja. State is Lagos. Zip code, because it's Lagos, I'll just use 9001. Country is there. Then return policy, you will, our minimum return policy is 14 days. So we expect you to have not less than 14 days, but you can be more if you want. Once you have those informations in here, the next thing to do is to either save this information as a draft, which means if you think you're going to come back here to do some changes or make some changes, you can save it as draft and come back. Or if you think that is okay, that's all the information you want to give, then you can click on create store. So if I click on the create store now, the store gets created and you see this confirmation that your store has been created, and this goes to 100%. Now, two things happen here. One of the things that happen is you would have received an email in your inbox letting you know that your store has been created, but it's currently being reviewed. Once it's reviewed and approved, you will receive another email to let you know that it's been approved, and then you can start to create products in your store. Now, from here, what you can either go back home right from here. If you go back home and then you go back to your menu icon, when you go here this time, you will see view pending store approval. Now, apart from going here, another thing you can do, if you look through your email inbox, you would have received that email that I mentioned, and the email looks like this. Your store has been created, and the other information here to let you know that this store has been created. And if you want to contact our support team, if you want to make any changes or something like that, you can always send us an email here. Now, if you go by from your mobile device, then you go here, you can view pending store approval here. Now this shows this store that you just created that is currently being pending to be approved. You can either go ahead and edit the store before it gets approved if you want to edit it, or you can also see those informations that you provided to us, the store information, the shipping configuration information, and also if you want to create another store from here, you can go ahead and create. Although we advise that you wait for the first store to get approved before you create a new one. But again, if you try to create another one, it will get created. Both of them will just be queued together until they get approved. Or you can return home from here, or you can edit, like I said, and wait for our email for the approval of this store. Yeah, so I'll just return home from here. Now, once you receive an email that your store has been approved, let's see. If you go back to your email, the store has been approved, you will now get another email that says your store is now live. If you go into the email, you will see a congratulations message, and then you can continue from here to your seller dashboard. So if either you do it from here, if you're on your phone, or on the mobile device itself, if you click on the menu icon again, go to your account icon, you will see switch to seller dashboard. So if you click on this button, it takes you straight to your seller dashboard. Now on the seller dashboard, you get to see a lot of information here, but I'm going to be doing another video for the walkthrough of what this dashboard look like. The one I want to show you is the store itself, the store you just created. So the store you just created, the information is here. You see store branding, you see your basic information for the store, pickup addresses, and then if you want to update the store, you can also update the store by changing any of those informations to and click on update store. Also, if you want this store to feature in the front page, which means when buyers go to the platform, your store is among those stores that they will be seeing in the front page. You can click on here, ensure that you select the right country, Nigeria, if you are in Nigeria, and then update store. So this store gets updated and is now going to be featured, and those are the informations you have here. I'm going to stop this video here, and then we continue another video to walk you through the entire seller dashboard. Thank you.